So we're doing ankle strapping here for a subacute ankle sprain. We've had the ankle drawn inwards and we're quite sore through the front ligament. So we're just going to go through an alternate way to strap up the ankle, making sure we get good coverage of the front ligament of the ankle, because most of them do tend to just do the middle ligament. So I'll do an anchor on the front of the foot, as well as where we normally would for your typical strapping. And that's just to make sure that the taping doesn't rub too much against the skin. Once we've done the underlay, we can get a no tension wrap of your rigid strapping tape along the front of the foot. And then we want to follow that line of ligament just here. So we're going to start on the front just there and pretty much close that space down quite a bit to pull the foot out that little bit. So we're going to have the foot drawn up just a bit more for this next one. And again, pulling around to close that space down. Once we've done those, we're going to leave that and come up to do our top anchor. As you would for any typical ankle sprain, we're going to do our stirrups, going from inside to outside if we've injured the outside half, closing down the space quite a bit, so pulling the ankle out to prevent that excess roll inwards. You can do between 2 and 3 depending on the ankle size. I'll go for 3, but I dare say could get away with 2 on this ankle size. So 3 inside, outside, fanning a bit so you don't cross over the same place too many times. Once I've done those, to get good support on the outside half, I'm going to start on the inside half and cross over. So we're going to start on top and have a look over here. So starting on top, we're then going to bring it around the bone of the ankle, come back out the inside half, under the foot itself, and then we're going to come back over to where we started. So I do that to get a good pull on the outside of the ankle. I do something similar from the outside coming inwards, coming across, underneath in a spiral, under the foot, and then back up, but not with as much tension. I don't want there to be too much there because I don't want to pull the ankle in again. I'll do a second layer, a bit lower than the first. So again, coming around through here, under the foot, and this one I'll tend to leave it just coming up there, not so much coming across the foot. Again, for symmetry, starting a tad lower, across, come around, come underneath, and back up. Once we've done those, I'm going to close off this one down here. Now, because this ankle isn't too swollen, we're not going to worry about this here being exposed. If this was quite acute and quite sore and quite puffy, I'd put some layers of either the rigid or the underlay over the top to cover it over to make sure it doesn't puff up too much. But I'm not concerned with this ankle in particular. Same deal with the back of the ankle. That part there is exposed. If she was puffy, I'd strap up that part there to cover it up, but I'm not concerned at this point. So we're just going to have just the anchor at the top, and we have ourselves a good ankle. So with that, because of these ones going that way, there's not much availability to let the foot come inwards. Same with that. There's no incapacity, and we're not going in very far either. And that's how I do an ankle to provide excess support for the front half.